Well, I am back to flying on this 29th day of November 2022. It is Tuesday morning, about 6:10 in the morning. And we are just passing through Gothenburg, and we are following Highway 130. We're following Highway 30, pardon. So there's a railroad track right beside that, and right there, coming upon the airport, the Gothenburg Municipal Airport. It looks like it's just got one runway. It's paved, and the others are dirt. All right, so we're going to be tooling down 30 here. 30 is going to take us all the way into Iowa. We're in Nebraska, and we'll be crossing into Iowa. Already looked ahead. It's pretty simple, but of course there's some areas where there's just going to be a lot of freeways. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to have a good day of flying today. Looking out the passenger window, you can see Interstate 80 down there, and we're now coming upon a small little community called Cozad, C-O-Z-A-D, Cozad. And it too also has a landing strip that has one section paved or cemented, I don't know, Cozad Municipal. And then there's another runway right there running north to south that is not paved. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but this is Cozad right here, just a small little community as we continue on down the 30. Okay, we're about 15 or so miles down the road, and again we see Interstate 80 over there, and straight out the dash here we see the small community of Lexington, and it too has a airport. It has the one concrete or asphalt runway, but it also has, and you can probably see it there, there's a runway that's not paved or not dirt, or it's just dirt or whatever. It's just kind of funny.
Spirit Wings 414 traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 380 generic. Report them in sight.
Okay, this is Elm Creek. We've actually passed by several other small towns, and none of them had an airport. Yeah, but Elm Creek does, and I'm quite a ways away from it. So over, of course, a little bit, but there's an airport here, I think. Okay, looking out the passenger window, those are the railroad tracks over there, and 80 is kind of far enough away that it's sort of out of sight, and I have no trouble here as I am coming into a big community now called Kearney. Since Lexington, I have passed through 4 other small communities, and none of them had an airport. But Kearney's going to have a pretty big airport here. It's going to be on the other side, so we got a little ways to go here. We're still on Highway 30, Interstate 30, pardon me. So we are now picking up ATC from Minneapolis Center. And you can see the railroad tracks off there to the right, 80 is quite a ways away. And that up there, that toothpick up there is going to be the airport, I'm pretty sure. So I don't see it out here. I don't know what that toothpick up there is all about. This is 30 down here. Looks like we need to be kind of quick turn up here. It looks like it's going to do a pretty sharp S-curve right there in what looks like the heart of Kearney, Nebraska. And there we go. So Kearney Municipal is coming up, and it's a pretty big airport. So that was Minneapolis Center. We are now rejoining the railroad tracks here. Making a little bit of a left. We're down pretty low, I know.
Center, Cessna Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, 2,400 feet.
Probably should be out here.
Cessna Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, Minneapolis Center.
Is that a little bit easier? Somewhere over there is 80. It's not that one that's right there. It's not that close. That's going to be Coal Chute Road. That one right there to the left.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, have the traffic.
So now, the municipal is out there. It's quite a way. No, we're not even to it here. We're not even to it yet. I don't know what that was, but it's going to be up here a little bit longer. We're going to fly over it. It's a fairly decent-sized airport. And here's the airport. And now it says Kern.
Cessna X-Ray
Oh
Golf
my
Sierra,
goodness, look at that. That was pretty close. I'm sure I'm in trouble for crossing paths like that. But, Google Earth is reporting this as Kern region. I thought I saw toothpick saying Kern Municipal. That was a close call back right away. I wonder if we ever have a crash because the pilot, namely me, is being stupid and not following the rules. That'd be interesting. That's really about the closest call I've ever had to another plane. I think I had one down in South America when I was on that Central America, actually. I was on that big trip, so months and months ago. All right, continuing on to Highway 30. We have finally made it to Grand Island, Nebraska. This is where my pinpoint is at. The video's not going to stop here, but I'm going to stop and do a quick save and take a break and make some breakfast. Make some ham and eggs. Kind of get away from the computer for a few minutes. So this is a pretty big area right here. And what I need to do, we'll go ahead and stop the video up here in just a few moments. But what I need to do is make a Google Earth map, and I'm going to share that as to exactly where I've been and what I'm doing. I believe I am just about halfway to across the United States at the Nebraska-Iowa border, which will be coming up. I'm hoping to make it to the end of this video, make it to the Iowa border, and that'll be the halfway point. So let's go ahead and stop this thing, do a quick save, get a good breakfast, and come back in a little while and continue this video. So before we begin at Grand Island, Nebraska, where we currently are at, this is a Google Earth map with all my pinpoints. We, of course, started way over here in the west at KMFR and then followed these basically along all the way up to Boise, Idaho, to Idaho Falls, and then down in here to Douglas, Wyoming. And now we are here at Grand Island, Nebraska. So we'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit and show you. I'm estimating that this is about 200 miles from the Iowa border. This is Iowa and this is Nebraska. So I need to do as much of a straight line as possible. So obviously up here to Columbus, I thought I would go down to Omaha, but I've kind of changed my mind on that. Hopefully we can make it as far as Fremont in this video today. I think that's going to be our goal, either Columbus or Fremont for this video. But then we're going to continue on later on today. I think I'm going to go up here to Blair because this is all Interstate 30, and that's what we've been on for a long time. And that'll take us through Blair and over here, and this is going to be the border between Iowa and Nebraska. Then the 30 will go up, but we will need to go down here to the, does that say 380? It looks like it. And then now it becomes 80 over here, and we'll just continue on, straight arrow over here, and we'll come to Des Moines, Iowa, and we'll still be on the 80. I don't know where the 80 is up here now, but we'll just need to go straight through Des Moines, Iowa, and then somehow get up to here, to the 80 up here. I'm not sure how I'll do that. And then continue on the 80 to Iowa City. And our next place marker is going to be down here in Davenport, Iowa, because that's on the Iowa side. And over here, of course, is going to be Illinois. So from there, it's on to Chicago. And then, as you can see, it's just nuts going through here. We'll be heading to Toledo, and it just continues to be nuts. Cleveland, Ohio, and then finally Scranton, Pennsylvania, and then finally JFK International in New York City.